yourself, rate the pizza, 1 bite, you know the rules. Well, you already took a bite, but that's okay.
I'll take another one.
Take another one for the vibe.
Undercarriage, pretty decent. The pizza, 7.8.
7.8, okay.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I'm Austin from Rohna, I play guitar.
I'm Andres from Rohna and also run Indie Night.
I'm Nick from Rohna and just here for the vibes.
So it kind of started out of the need of wanting to rebuild the music scene after the pandemic. When we were ready to play shows, we kind of were thinking of a cool way to create a theme for the event that'll bring new people into the music scene and just be able to bring all the bands together. So started in 2021 with our first show at Crowbar at half capacity, and then that sold out and kind of started building it up from there. Once the next one after that, which wasn't until probably mid 2022, that sold out at full capacity at Crowbar, and that's when we knew, okay, we can build this up, make it an actual thing that correlates with our band, but can also just build up the whole indie music scene together.
Me personally, this is my first indie night. I'm here for my Glorious Cakes Mustard service. I've been listening to them since 2016, and it's gonna be good.
Going to like local metal and hardcore shows, and a lot of times, you know, there wasn't ever really like a per se like headliner. There was always just kind of like, this is the show that's going on this weekend at this venue, and here's the amount of bands that you get. It's usually 4 or 5 or whatever, sometimes even more than that. So I think a lot of like the whole, well, let's just do a themed show and not really worry about someone being like the headliner. I think a lot of that ethos kind of bled into this.
It's our first indie night, and I'm super excited for Mustard Service and Mirror Parts.
I'm excited to see a lot of the band's stage presences and just like hear good music.
They're gonna kill it. Yeah.
I've seen Lady Heroine live at UCF actually. They did like an unplugged night, and that was so cute. They're amazing, love them.
A lot of times when we've gone out of state, not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but a lot of the bands end up sounding very, very similar to one another, which is cool and makes sense in some areas, but I find it really special that Florida has a really diverse indie scene where, you know, some bands all really fall under that umbrella, but everyone kind of sounds different and brings their own style to the table. That's part of the goal of it, is, you know, bring the local music scene together, but also Indie Night should be a gateway for people into local bands, local music scene. This is our biggest show that we've ever done here in Orlando at the Beacham, so we'll see what it ends up being, but so far it's looking real good.
Rohna, we saw another concert for Set It Off actually. Rohna is really, really cool.
The origins of Rohna are from Tampa, Florida. We started in 2019. We're all just best friends from high school that have been playing music together for a long time. We started going to hardcore shows and metal shows in the local music scene, but a lot of what we wanted to play and a lot of the music that we like to listen to as well is more on the like chill, psychedelic, indie rock side, so ended up turning into what we do now.
It's almost like, since we're kind of like all the way in this weird corner of the country, we don't get so many like big touring artists or even like mid-tier artists, you know, coming through on their tours as much, because it takes a lot of effort to come down here. So I think people that just go to shows here regularly really appreciate just live music and the intimacy of these live shows and these local bands. And I think that resonates with the artists as well.
700
going to be a very special one. The Beacham has always been a bucket list venue for us. A special moment that kind of relates to this was in 2022 we opened for Palace in the Social, which was a sold-out show, and then our dream after that was to make it to the Beacham, so now we're here now.
Thank you so much. We've been Rohna. We love each and every one of you.